Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am voiceovering my first walkthrough, see-through, I don't know, on Inzoid, and I want to talk about it a little bit because, yeah, I want to talk about it. Anyways, okay, so you first start the game and it tries to optimize to your computer, and I'm trying to show you what my specs are if you're interested or curious. And for me, it chose the Ultra. So the preset was Ultra. And I changed it to high eventually because I didn't think I needed the Ultra specs. But some information about my computer. I have my GPU is Nvidia. I'll write it in the description if you're curious. I have a 32 gigabyte RAM. My CPU, let's see. My CPU is an AMD, and this is all my husband. I asked my husband to text me all this information because I'm not the computer person. So, yeah, I'll put it on the screen so you guys can have an idea of what this game can handle, I guess, because that was a big concern. I wasn't really concerned, kind of, not really, for my computer. So, that's some information if you're curious or wanted to know. I just started a Zoid and created a Zoid, which was a mistake because I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but they don't save properly. So like you click on save, but it's nowhere saved. So this Zoid that I created, I have no file for it, which is kind of a bummer, but it's also not a big deal because I was just checking out the game. So I was just kind of seeing what the game offered because I've never played it. So, there's a difference from watching someone play it versus you playing the game, just get experience on it. So it wasn't that big of a deal. I was just kind of seeing what the game could do and all the mechanics of it. But that was kind of a bummer. So if you create a Zoid, start a new game. Don't create a Zoid, or maybe they'll fix the issue eventually, but that is something I wish I would have known, especially because I didn't really watch a lot of content. I had to Google it, and there was a bunch of actual Reddit posts about it, so I wasn't the only one that had this issue. And then I got out of the Zoid thing because I'm just quickly just checking out the game, clicking around. So I wanted to see the build mode because there's a lot of people saying things about it. Usually build modes on new games are always kind of finicky, I feel, and then they slowly start optimizing it. So I'm not really concerned on the mechanics of it because I'm sure later on they'll make them better, or you'll just kind of get used to the mechanics also. As I feel from someone that comes from playing Sims all the time, the mechanics on these games are, different. And this is a more advanced game than The Sims 4 in a sense of options and just the, what do you call this? The AI UI? I don't know. Interface of the game. I am the worst. I don't know proper terminology, so if that drives you crazy, I am sorry. As I create more of these videos and talk more, I'm sure I'll get better at it. So, and this is the Zoid that was never a Zoid, saved Zoid. And I'm just going through the pictures of the faces because originally I was like, oh, I can make my face, and so I was looking for a rounder oval face because I have an oval face. So I was like, oh, maybe this will work. It didn't work. The Zoid looks nothing like me, but it was just kind of fun to just click around, see what the mechanics were. And I saw you can do a nose. I don't have a straight nose, so I was trying to copy my nose, my bump, and then my little double chin, because you know what happens. And so I'm just kind of in like just clicking away, basically trying to see what they have. And I hadn't really watched people. I've seen people like try it and stuff, but I hadn't really like locked in and like actually focus on the gameplay, because sometimes watching someone versus you trying it is different. And this isn't like a cast tutorial. It's more just me pretty much chit-chatting on what I thought about the Zoid creation, the Zoid, what's it called? I don't, the create a Zoid function. Create a Zoid, yeah, that's the name. Anyways, sorry, this is so serious. I thought I liked the body thing. It was kind of fun. I think I'm just clicking and trying to see all the things that you can customize. I really love the scrolling on on that like smile lines and all that. I wish it had that on the face, like the facial features too would have been cool, instead of having to click on everything. Maybe that's something they'll add. And then I feel like I'm missing a lot of it, but I also forget that this is an early access game. So, you know, it's pretty simple. So there's not a lot of functions. And I'm sure they'll add a bunch of functions later and it'll be more optimized so other people can play it. And I wish I had more eyebrows for this. The eyelashes were kind of fun. That was fun. The makeup was really cool and complicated. The lips were kind of weird. I feel like you were like overlined like right there. It's like, okay, girl. It looked like you drank like red Kool-Aid or something and it just stayed. So right here, I was just trying to fix it because it was like, how do I make the overlining go back to normal, you know? But I don't think I figured it out, so I just went back with the lips that I had before. I think I love the makeup process of this. It's really pretty. And then I went to the cast clothing. You know, again, it's pretty simple, but the Canva gallery thing, they had a bunch of items. Like, you could just spend hours just going through there. And it's just the beginning. Imagine what people are gonna come up with in like a couple months, or like even this summer when people have more time off, you know. It's gonna get nuts. So I'm excited about that. I want to see, like, excited to see what people can create from this game. And then this was my favorite outfit, the suit. And I was at this point, I was trying to match the top with the bottom. And then I had to go back to the pants to look at the number for the color. Because I was like, oh, right. That's cool too. I like how you can just type in the color and then everything matches, but it doesn't really match because they're kind of slightly different. But it didn't bug me. It was okay. But this was my favorite. I wish you could change like the hairstyles on the different outfits. I don't know if that's an option that I missed or they haven't added it yet, but I thought that was something that was missing. Like, why can't I just have a hair up? Different hairstyles for each outfit. And then these nails for fun. And then all the accessories. That's true, like all the accessories and stuff, I wish you could just like automatically add it to each outfit, which I know The Sims, this function just barely got it added to it. So I'm sure that will be something they add in the future. And also the glasses, and then how if you customize the color, you have to customize it on everything, which was kind of a bummer. But it's, you know, I was at this point, I was just kind of like, okay, just browsing, you know, I wasn't really caring if everything was matching. And then I saw these rings, those were cute. And then this character is a young adult, I believe. And then just trying to match glasses, because I wear glasses too, and I have a nose ring, so I was like, oh, that'd be cool, have a nose ring. Yet again, this person looks nothing like me. Hats. Oh yeah, the hat thing. For a while, I was trying to figure out how you remove these accessories, and it's like it's at the bottom. So instead of all the UI or whatever the interface thing is. I was trying to look for it on the sides, and then it's all at the bottom. I was like, where's this hat? How do I put a hat on this Zoid? So I just have to get used to it, you know. Oh, and then I saw you can make your own clothing in a sense. I thought that was fun. I was like, oh, that's something I would like to play with later on. And yeah, I just kind of clicked away, to be honest, and watching this video makes me want to edit a little bit more of it, so I'll probably do that too. Okay, and then this is me finishing my Zoid, and this is when I realized that I couldn't save it, and I had to start a new one. Okay, so this was a couple days after. So this was probably a couple days ago 2 days ago? I don't remember. I went back and I linked my Steam account to the game. And I was like, oh, that will fix the problem. No. So then I went and started I was trying to start a Zoid, trying to troubleshoot like what it was. And just basically just started a game with your Zoid instead of like the creative one, for you to actually have everything saved, and then that way you can edit the traits. And then this was the first time me seeing the traits as well, and this is really cool. There's a lot of options, but I also wish they had like a randomizer too, because sometimes you just want like a random Zoid, like you don't care like what the characteristics is, you just want a character. So I thought that would be cool to add, is like a randomizer for the traits of them. And I thought they're all kind of cool. I didn't read through them, to be honest. I think I'll probably, as I play the game, I'll start getting more invested in like all the traits and all the, what's it called? Yeah, I just invested on all the lore and all that stuff, and as I start playing it, and yeah. Well, I hope you'll like this video. I don't know, I'm just chit-chatting, my first thoughts, just kind of talking as I rewatch this video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. Ay, sorry, scared the dog. Okay, bye.